You wanna know what's crazy about the whole DL Mexican situation? The majority of the videos aren't even Mexicans or Hispanic people talking about DL Mexicans or any of that. It's actually the African American community. It's the black people that are making these videos and they're getting...
How the fuck we get in there?
I ain't have a dog in the fight. At all. In fact, I fuck with who fucks with me. No matter color or race. I fucks with who fucks with me. I'm not surprised that Buddy said what he said though. Nope. Because as I have informed of many of people's, hate to bring up being locked up at a time like this. But when we locked up, they are the most racist people. That still does not deter me from locking up with the real ones that understand that it's got to be minorities over everything. Neither here nor there. As I said, when they come to them being on the DL, my small time in prison, a lot of them was participating in the game. Well done.
This Mexican man right here is trying to blame Black America for all the DL that Mexican videos that are being created. And as the individual that started this with Dominicans, man, I'm here to tell you that that is a lie. Because I created the first video talking about DL Dominican man. And then the Mexican Thanos made a video about DL Mexicans. And that video just shook the internet to its core because it was a secret that nobody knew, including Latinos, right? And in the comment section of all the videos, I got over 1 million views on my videos on TikTok alone. On Instagram, I got over 500,000 views, right? And in the comment section, all I kept seeing was Black Americans saying, why is this on my feed? How did I end up here? You know? And obviously, DL drama, apparently, people, it's interesting, right? So once they were there, they stood around for the tea. And all they said, yo, have y'all heard about this? That's all they said, man. This came from our community. This is DL Mexicans for being on the DL for so long and it's just being exposed. So don't try to make a scene that black people are doing this and they're not running a narrative. This is facts and this is why it shook the internet to its core because nobody knew about the DL Mexicans. Apparently everybody knew about DL Dominicans except me, right? So no, you ain't gonna blame black people for this, bro. Yeah, blame DL Mexicans. You probably one of them, man, because why are you trying to put this on? Why are you trying to put the heat on black people for? You on the deal? Why are you so triggered? I ain't triggered by the DL Dominicans, right? I was just a little upset the fact that they're all bottoms because I'm like, yo, if you're gonna gay the right way and be a man about it, bro. But they all been over for these black American dudes in Washington Heights.
I myself have so much experience with these DL Mexican men, you guys. They want you, they want to just have fun, but they don't want to deal with like the consequences that comes with being gay. And it's literally your baby daddies, your uncles.
This Mexican content creator thought it was a good idea to come to the internet to blame Black America for all the DL dads videos that have been hitting and going viral all over TikTok. And oh man, did Black America come for him, man. They cooked him and he had to take down the video, man. But the funniest part about this whole thing is like, I don't know how that got into his conscience, right? Because we just find out that DL Mexicans love black men, right? DL Latinos love black men. We all just found out about that. We didn't know they had a type. We didn't know they had a taste, man. BBC is what they want, bro. They don't want black Latinos, man. They have to be black American gay men. That's what they're into, right? And it's crazy that this dude came to the internet blaming black people when this came across their feed and they wasn't even looking for it. They didn't even know it. They just stood for the tea. You know what I'm saying? But the most ironic part about the whole situation is that the whole DL allegations happened with Mexicans at the construction site, right? Those were the #1 offenders, man. And this dude just happens to be Mexican, happens to be a construction worker, and his TikTok name just happens to be Blue Collar Boys. Hey, I ain't making no allegations, bro, but the fact that his mind went to, we have to go for black people, when it was Mexicans and other Latinos, bro, making this content, maybe perhaps he's kind of outing himself there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he is, but I'm just saying that's suspicious.